Hello, my name is Russ Festino, CEO of Festino Brothers, and I am going to bring you a great session here on YouTube for apps and for business. So, what's the problem with YouTube? Finding the right videos can be a challenge. There are so many videos on YouTube. Playlists help, but how do I use them? And who can see the videos I post? Who can see the playlist I create? And if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what is a video worth? Can I create an app with YouTube videos? Well, stay tuned and we'll answer all those questions. So, for the agenda today, we're going to start out covering the basics. We're going to go about showing you how to do some uploading, as well as create playlists, and take a look at the privacy settings on both videos and playlists. And then we'll end the session with a quick tour of App Studio and the YouTube API. So the way I look at YouTube, it's a huge video database. It is one of those things that I tell you, it just has grown so much over the past years. I did a little research and I found that there were over 120 billion videos up on YouTube, and that was in 2012. I haven't been able to get a newer figure. Seems like they're kind of keeping that under wraps, but the rest of these bullet points I got right from the press page over on YouTube, and more than 1 billion unique visitors visit YouTube each month, with over 6 billion hours of video are watched each month on YouTube. 100 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute, and 80% of the YouTube traffic comes from outside the US. Now that's kind of interesting. That one actually surprised me. So if you're looking for a global presence, YouTube might be a really good solution there. And then also YouTube is localized as well in many countries and languages, and YouTube reaches more US adults ages 18 through 34 than any cable network. My, how times have changed. Isn't that the truth? Well, to get started with, what you want to do is create your own channel. For those that haven't done it, we created one here at Festino Brothers. That's youtube.com/Festino Brothers. We'll take a look at our channel, and then go ahead and start uploading your videos. So we'll also talk about creating playlists. Your videos and other channel videos as well, you can put onto your playlist. So the key point here, it does not have to be your own video. It could be other people's videos that you can create playlists for. So the privacy settings, what are these all about? So you have an unlisted privacy setting, which means if someone has the exact URL, they can view the video. It's not searchable, it's not findable. So that is the only way that you can get that. And I think that is the best way to do it for apps. If you're doing an app, you can have your playlists unlisted, and then it's your own, basically your own database of videos for that playlist that you can then incorporate to apps. There's a private setting as well, and that's used primarily if you want to email folks to invite them to view your videos. Public, of course, everybody will be able to see it. So those are the three levels, and both of those privacy settings, all three of those privacy settings apply for both playlist and videos. So there is a great application called App Studio up on the Microsoft site, and it's appstudio.windows.com, as you can see there. And this is a great tool to go ahead and create apps that use things like data sources from RSS feeds, Flickr, and also YouTube. So I'll be showing you that as well here today. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go right into demo mode. So the very first thing I want to show you here then will be to go out to the YouTube site. Now I have not logged in, so this is the main page. You get on YouTube, you can see all the different types of videos that are out there with music, gaming, entertainment, all sorts of great stuff. And let's go ahead and sign in here. We'll do here, so we'll just type in Festino Brothers, bring that up, and now you can go ahead and see our site. And when you set up a channel, you can go ahead and specify your your website. You can fill out an about page. You can see our links to all of our Facebook and Twitter accounts there as well. And then also we have a playlist that we've set up here. I've got a test one here I created. Gary created this local All in the Family. Some family members are in those videos. I created a playlist for a psychic I'm working with, Denise Fix, and then also we have some seminars. Now, one thing I want to note here that these are different levels of playlists. Now let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and go into the Festino Brothers account, and you're going to see a couple more here. One is a Tull fan and one is another one. You can see the little lock. These are unlisted playlists. So you notice when I wasn't logged in under the master account there, those two did not show. So anybody viewing this playlist page would only see these other ones that are on the page, not any of the ones that are private. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video here that we uploaded. This is Bethlehem Steel, Hold On to Your Mind. And let's play this for a second. Good stuff. And this was a 45. My brother Rich is the second one from the left. He's right in the middle there. I had to stop it right there. And this was a 45 he did back in 1972. And I just put together some images and photos from that era of the band. And they were one of the biggest bands in Western New York at that time. So one of the top acts there. So that was pretty fun doing that. So anyway, there you have it. There is our video. Now, when you go to upload videos, you just hit the upload button and go ahead and select the video, uploaded. What you can do then is start going ahead and taking a look and setting up all this stuff. Then I want you to go ahead and put a description in, category, and then also any kind of tags and keywords that you want to go ahead and put in with that particular video. Analytics are offered. You can click on analytics and you can see any kind of analytics there. We just pushed this up a few minutes ago, so you're not going to see anything. And then also we have the ability to share to all the different social media outlets, and you can go ahead and do that as well. And the last thing I'm going to show you here then are the playlist. So the videos appear, you know, one after another here, and then you got playlists that appear on this particular view. Now let's go ahead and create a playlist. We'll see what's involved. So we'll call this My Playlist, right? And we'll go ahead and create that. And let's go ahead and add a video. I'm going to go ahead and you can do a search. You can do our URL. You can go ahead and upload one of your own videos into that list. And then, or if you are just you know, taking a look at you know, videos that might be out there. Maybe you can do a search. Let's say Jethro Tull, and here comes a video. This one here is a nice little video here. Jethro Tull, and there is a ability to add this right to our new playlist that we did it right here. So you can see a little add to. So if you're browsing or doing searching, or you want to do some research on different topics, you can very easily build playlists going forward. Now, if we go back over to where we were at, I want to take a look at some of the settings that are on that particular playlist. So there's our playlist. Let's go take a look at the playlist settings, and there are the three types of listings, right, that you have: public, unlisted, and private that we talked about. Also, you can see here, manual is the order. We can order these around any way we want. And then here's an option to go ahead and add any new videos you find to the top of the playlist. And you can see it behind me here, but the new video I added from Jethro Tull was second. But if you want new videos to go on the top, you can have that as well. And if you want to delete the playlist, that's how to do it. Once you get it here, you can rearrange these, and you can see I can put it right up there. So now I've got that Tull one first, and then you can go ahead and play all, and you're going to have a good day, right? So that's a little bit about the basics. We're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to actually show you how to utilize this for business purposes, and maybe you want to build an app. So let's go ahead and do a new app. And when I start new application, you can see there's different templates, catalogs, my favorite band. You've got video channels. Yeah, let's do video channels. Okay, so we'll go ahead and create one. And let's call this app title, My Cool Videos. Now let's go ahead and edit this first panel here, which has got Microsoft, and let's see what's actually been done. It's actually got a YouTube data source, and the way you do that is initially you would just say, notice I got one more panel here. I can click on YouTube, and it's going to say, I'll give it a YouTube panel configuration. Maybe let's search just a user. We'll go over this drop down here in a minute. Search user playlist. Let's just do that user for Windows Phone, confirm it, and now we've got a YouTube channel that is ready to go with from the Windows Phone user, right, that you have there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back over to each one of these here, the first few anyway, and let's take a look at what we have here. So on the data page, this one here, we've got user is Microsoft. We could put in Faustino Brothers, right? So now it's going to our site, and you can see the display turns up. There's the Bethlehem Steel video on top and a few other public videos that we have. And let's call this FBI, right? V-I-D-O, Faustino Brothers Inc. So that's that one. Now the next page I want to show you is the one where they currently have Office set up for viewing Office videos. And on the data here, and I'm going to do is we're just going to do a search here, and we're just going to do a search, let's say, on Jethro Tull. So let's go ahead and do that search, and now it comes up all the Tull videos. So we'll just put Tull here in the video. And we'll go ahead and save that off, and then the last one we'll take a look at modifying here is the Windows one. And on this one, what we're going to do is do a playlist. Now this is something I had talked to the product managers about in Microsoft to add this particular feature because it's very valuable. The problem with that search we just did, as you see you'll see when I run it, it just does a blind search, and there could be like a band in a garage playing, you know, songs that Tull cover tunes, and they would be on there. But if you only wanted Tull tunes, you really should create your own playlist and then use it. So what you can do is you can do a search here. You can do still do a generic search if you want for playlists. And we'll do a search here. And there is some playlists that come up. But our playlists are private, so you will not see those playlists. If that's the case, what you want to do instead is you want to paste in the playlist ID number, and you can get that right from the URL when you're on your playlist, and you can pluck it out of there and pop it right in there, and then you're good to go, and it'll wire it up to that playlist. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this Ian Anderson plays the orchestra, you know, playlist. So that's the one, and it just populated a new list right there. And let's call this Tull Orchestra. Right, then we'll go ahead and save that. So that's it, right? So that's all you got to do in the App Studio piece, and then the very final stage is we'll go down. Yeah, there's themes you can add in. There's tiles, information, a little bit more in publishing. But the main thing you want to do here at this point is finish this off. And what you could do is you hit the generate button. That'll generate the app. And then you can also create it for phone 8.1 and Windows 8.1 at the same time. And hit generate. It'll go ahead and generate it. And then once it's generated, you'll see a link to go download the source code, which is right there. Now I've already got this downloaded and running here, so let me show you the app. Right here was cool videos, And there's our FBI. Right here is a video with the one that you click on being displayed. And there's our Jethro Tull generic search. And you can see here's a Aqualung cover. Right, so this guy is actually doing a cover inside of in any event, this one here was a direct, this is a Ruscam playlist that I did earlier. So I wired that up. So this is all of my videos I had at my former employer there, Component 1. And then this is just a generic search for, or this is actually a channel set up for education. So this is the app. That's how easy it is to do it. And then also you can do the same thing here with Windows 8. And we'll go ahead and set that startup project on and play this here, and then we'll see it actually compile now. And then it'll go out and actually run on our desktop, and this will be the Windows 8.1 version. So this is a pretty cool tool, App Studio. Maybe we'll do some more episodes on this going forward. There really is a good business use for this particular app, and there's the Windows 8 version. Let's see if this actually plays it. Yeah, it does. All right, cool. So now you can go ahead and play it right there. Right that there, and you can also go full screen. Oh man, these guys are way ahead of their time on this. So I'll go ahead and bring that back up. And there's the details right there on that. And then you got more videos here. And if you hit the arrow, you can go ahead and swipe right. This is all. I'm going to use my finger now to go ahead and swipe on the page. You can. It's all touchscreen enabled. And then if we come over here, you see the other videos right that we did. So this is a very cool, entertaining way to go ahead and you can create business cards, all that sort of thing out there. So that's really a great tool. Let's get back to the deck and we'll wrap things up here in our video here today. And I'm going to go ahead and come back over here. And to summarize what we saw here were some of the basics on getting started with YouTube, and a little bit about what you can set up in terms of the privacy settings. Playlist, I encourage you, that's like your private database now of videos that you can go ahead and create. And then also you got the YouTube API that's inside the code. Those that want to go ahead and explore the downloaded code with Visual Studio, you just go over to the data source code, and you can see the exact YouTube APIs that are called to do searching, do users, and then do playlists. So all three of those are now generated in the code. So follow us on Festino Brothers and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Festino Brothers. This is Russ Festino signing off. Thank you.